How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to the playthrough for Fallout 4. I'm the Winter Okami, and thanks again for coming back to watch me run through this amazing story. Alright, when we last left off, we finally entered the base where Kellogg is holed up, and we had attempted a couple of times to take him down, though for whatever reason, he is hard as heck. Like, I really don't know what weapon he's using. So, we will try to bring him down again this episode. I promise it will happen this episode. Let's get back into it. So, oh, and also, if any of you have been paying attention during loading screens, then you may notice a slight change in my character level. After what happened last episode, I thought it'd be a good idea to off-screen do a little bit of grinding so that way I don't get my ass handed over to me on a silver platter. So, my level's a little higher, got a couple of good perks, and I also upgraded a few of my weapons, so no worries. Let's do this. Kellogg, you bastard. Come and fight me out like a man. After I break this lock. And we're good. First time, every time. Alright.
You made it. I'm just up ahead. My synths are standing down. Let's talk.
Ah, you want to talk, laddie? I don't know why I'm going Irish all of a sudden. I always view the Irish as a very fight-worthy people.
There he is. Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. Funny. I thought I had that honor.
Where is my son? Where is Sean?
Pal, I'm just a puppet like you. My stage is a little bigger, that's all. Sean's a good kid. Bit older than you expected, am I right? But he's doing great. Only, he's not here. He's with the people pulling the strings.
Tell me where he is, damn it.
Fine. I guess you've earned that much. Sean's in a good place. Where he's safe and comfortable and loved. The place he calls home. The Institute.
So where is it, huh? This institute. How do I get there?
Haven't you been paying attention? You don't find the Institute. The Institute finds you. You open the closet, it's just a closet. You can never find the monster that hides inside. Not until it jumps out at you. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Question is, are you?
You must
Get wrecked. Whoa. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Ah! You invisible bastard. Fear my bullets. Oh wait, knee heal, knee heal, knee heal. Ooh, ow. Okay, come on, heal, heal, heal. Alright. Where'd you go, you wanker? Dog, get... ow. Alright. Bring on the fire. Oh, shit. Alright, Kellogg, you bastard. Yeah, you wee lad. I don't know why I'm going Irish. I'm sorry, people. And I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone with that. Come on. Eat my bullets.
You'll never see him again.
Oh, really? Oh, wait, no grenades.
Wasting your time.
Get wrecked! Haha, we finally beat him. The menace is dead. We win! Yoink, yoink. Ooh, hello. You are a sexy thing. Yoink, 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 yoink. Haha. Humiliation. Even in death, you shall be humiliated. Nothing really good in there. Yoink, 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 yoink. There's a lot. There's some pretty good stuff here. I don't know how a lot of it does, but can't be all bad. Why is there an ear examiner? That's so weird. Take all the things. Wait. That's a... Oh, what's this? Okay. Huh. Okay. Open doors. Ah, wonderful. And now we... Okay, so I think we go through... Okay, maybe not. This way. Oh hey, that door's open now. To freedom! Or... After we... Make sure there's nothing here we don't need. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright, we finally did it, everyone. We beat Kellogg cereal. So now, we may continue. Oh wait, so... Where are we ending up here? That looks a little haywire-y. Someone should get maintenance on that. This is a long elevator ride. They could at least play some elevator music. That would lighten the mood. Okay, I don't know why everything's green. Ooh.
Access.
Alright. Ah, back into the open world. Alright.
Of the Commonwealth.
What the? Oh! Holy cow!
Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh, that is so cool. I'm in love. Take me. My body is ready. Okay. So I guess we got get in contact with the Brotherhood of Steel. Sounds like a nice group. Sounds very militaristic and organized. Take me! I wish to join the cause. Okay, is there some... Let's see... Oh, whoops. Accidentally deselected a thing. Alright, so I believe we just gotta go back to Diamond City. Loading screens. Yes. Alright, so we must go ahead and talk back to Valentine, if I'm not mistaken. Hello. Onwards.
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. It'd be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
You were right, Nick. Kellogg did have my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Man like that would have had access. In and out.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he wasn't the surrender and talk type, was he?
Bastard's in hell. Where he belongs.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
I was so blinded by anger. I just wanted him dead. Now look what I've done.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused. Guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Anything else you can tell me about the memory den?
It's in Good Neighbor, a little slice of trouble northeast a ways. The memory den ain't just a fancy name, it's literal. A lot of people give up all their caps just to relive the good parts of their lives. Over and over. But not us. We're gonna try to dive deep into someone else's mind. I can meet you there, or we can head out together.
I'll head there on my own.
All right. See you at the den. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be at the public if need be.
Alright, so we are finally making even more progress towards finding our son and completing this story. I'm excited. Are y'all excited? Onwards!
Me?
Alright, so we must find Good Neighbor and then Memory Den that is within Good Neighbor. Sounds like a lovely place. Though, given how these games typically go, usually the nicer sounding the name, the more insane it is. So, just a little air of caution. Names are deceptive. I wonder if... Let's see. This popped up when it said free your mind, so maybe this is what awaits us in the memory den? Seems like the sort of thing that would be used. Alright, onwards! And hopefully we don't die multiple times, because this time I actually have decent gear. Alright. Who wants a piece of me? Correct. Right, just keep moving. Whoa. Oh, that's a lot of bad things. Did they all just die? Yeah, suicide bombers. Not. Whoa. Okay, I'm not just seeing things, am I? Did the texture just break right there? Holy cow. Talk about quality. Oh no, this is one of the... Aw, that's a little disappointing. Oh well, at least they're all dead. Alright, so we must head this away. Anyone in there? No? Alright. Good. Don't gotta worry about being surprised. Let's try running this away. Alright, how far is good neighbor? Ha ha! Oh boy. Run. Just run. Run and don't look back. Please don't notice me. Please don't notice me. Please don't know. He might have noticed me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's go this way. Don't notice me, you giant thing. Please. I don't want to die. Not yet. Well, actually, not ever, but as we have has been clearly demonstrated in previous videos, that ain't gonna happen. Okay. How do we get to good neighbor? Preferably without dying. Just keep on sneaking. You all notice nothing. Alright, onwards. Alright. Oh.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Insurance?
That's right. Insurance. Personal protection, like. You hand over everything you got in their pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap. Good to see you again, Nick.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
Soft Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Oh!
Why'd you have to go insane?
Well, that escalated quickly.
Hard over here,
Why?
brother.
You killed him.
Got a good pair of eyes on ya. I think you'll fit in here. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Okay. Yep. As predicted, this place is insane. Sorry for looting your dead body, but... Okay, that escalated very quickly. I am fearing for my life now. Ugh. Alright, so... this is where we go. And that guy, he says that I have a good pair of eyes on me. Come on, it's like in Assassin's Creed. Someone falls over after another guy hugs him or just puts his hand around him. Something is wrong. Oh my goodness.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Okay. Is there somewhere I'm supposed to go? Dog meat, get out of the way. Oh wait, maybe we have to go in the back.
Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
Okay. Oh, okay, we just follow Nick. Alright.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari. But you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue, injecting some kind of compound to keep it stable. But there's no way to access the memories inside without a compatible port.
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There could be long-term side effects. I don't know where to even begin with listing the risks.
Don't bother. I don't need to hear them. Plug me in, Doc.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption, and we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Alright, I guess we're getting hooked up.
Alright, let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Dog meat, you look so cute off to the side. Don't worry, boy. It's all safe.
Creating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
What could possibly go wrong?
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Okay. This is...
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
This is freaky. Walking on electrodes.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Trying to sleep.
California Republic. All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment...
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
I'm sure that's gonna take some getting used to.
Okay.
What a joke.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Aw.
What's it mean, Mom? Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Oh. I hate saying it, but I kind of feel bad for Kellogg. He kind of grew up in a broken home, which is why he turned out the way he did. I mean, that doesn't justify what he did, but I feel kind of bad for him now.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. You focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fine. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. We'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Okay. I wonder if it's because he had a daughter, that's why... I don't know, was it jealousy that I had a kid, or... I'm curious to know what the motivation here was.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Okay. Wow. Now that we're getting some background on the main antagonist, or on this antagonist, I feel kind of bad for him. Poor guy. He just wanted a normal life. Almost had it too, and then it all went to hell.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit you. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's this family. Lives down the creek.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Okay. I'm looking at the time now, and I'm sorry if this episode's running a little bit long, but it feels wrong to just... I did not anticipate this being this long, and it feels kind of wrong to just kind of throw it on pause halfway through. So we'll get through this, and then we'll call it in.
I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. The Institute? I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Damn. He was a badass. How did we kill him again?
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Oh no.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
All computers are still working.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
This is the one. Here.
Open it. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Is it over?
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here.
Wait. No. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Oh!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence initialized.
Such a painful memory.
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
It does not get easier to watch that happen a second time.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very
Wasn't my
recent
idea
memory.
to settle down with the kid in the
news,
middle
I
of
think.
Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilian.
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, Stronger and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Okay. Well, teleportation aside, at least we know sort of how to get into the Institute, so I'm assuming we'll be stealing a teleportation device.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good, but I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
What do you think we should do?
Let me think. What about that memory involving Virgil, the rogue Institute scientist? If he were alive, we have a common enemy. He might help us.
I like it.
The memory said the Institute tracked him to the glowing sea, but that seems crazy. A madman would think twice about going there.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck, and be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright, so now that we got that down, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, bite down on that like and subscribe button, and I hope to catch you all next time.